San Antonio. 6 to shoot. Here's Barnes. The shot that time not on target. And the Mavericks going the other way now. And it's Doncic on the drive. Wood, the open look. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Here's Toronto now. It's a three-point game. VanVleet on the wing. And he'll draw a foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Well, you think about the 2021 sign-up trade of Kyle Lowry over to Miami. That truly was the signal that Fred VanVleet is the undisputed leader of the Toronto Raptors. It is a role, guys, he has embraced thoroughly.
Both free throws good from VanVleet. For VanVleet, he fully took over point guard duties.
Yeah, his playing time really increased. VanVleet becoming one of the league leaders, in fact, in minutes, guys. But more than that, VanVleet's new role has him more vocal, taking on so much responsibility for his organization.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Trent against Hardaway. Trent's shot is off. Doncic outside. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Anthony misses. Here's Toronto with the ball. Anunoby. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Doncic into the lane. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Barnes passes to VanVleet. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. And over and back. VanVleet against Doncic. Anthony left side. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on Barnes.
Boy, once he gets the ball in that close, you've already lost. Anthony will find a way to hurt you.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Now here's VanVleet. Here's Barnes. Some solid D from Wood.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Fred VanVleet. First personal foul.
The free throw drops for Anthony. Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
Toronto trailing. Trent outside. Here's VanVleet. Siakam with it. And again, Toronto no good. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Anunoby. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And a fast break now for the Raptors. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
That's just tremendous hustle by Trent Jr. Getting out in front of the defense, making himself available in transition.
Doncic with it. VanVleet covering. And they doubled up Doncic. Stolen by VanVleet. Siakam against Wood. Puts it up. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist by Siakam. And it's all knotted up.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
Over to the wing. Van Vliet against Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they doubled up Doncic. Over Van Vliet. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Raptors with some changes. Achua's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Young in for Barnes. Double team on Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Anunoby's got 6.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Achua. It's stolen by Trent. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Achua with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Doncic. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Here's Anthony. Looking to end the run. And Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Achua with the dunk.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Van Vliet against Doncic. Wood outside. Here's Anthony. Young with the defensive effort.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Achua with the dunk.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Doncic. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. Now here's Trent. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Van Vliet outside. Anunoby for 3. And the Raptors get it back. Shot clock at 6. Trent left side. Over Anthony. Here's Young. And Young slams it in.
The prototypical, I will do every piece of dirty work you have. Thad Young doing a nice job taking it off the window and scoring.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Doncic. He has 7.
Well, when he lacks the size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Toronto calls timeout.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. McGee, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Powell comes in for Anthony. Finney-Smith's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Ntilikina in for Luka Doncic. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Porter Jr. comes in for Anunoby.
There's so many things to love about Fred Van Vliet's journey and his game. Perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Green is checked in. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Greg.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Frank Ntilikina brings outstanding size to the position. It's about playing with confidence and playing under control on the offensive end.
To the inside, Finney-Smith. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. The floater. No good on the shot. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Pass to Trent. The three. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
No hesitation whatsoever from Trent Jr. His mind is always thinking shot.
Now here's Green. Powell with it. And Powell with the stuff.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Here's Van Vliet. Got it. And it's a 10-point Toronto lead.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And Dallas calls time here. Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Van Vliet. Green for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Toronto ball.
Fred Van Vliet has been on display for Toronto, hunting for opportunities.
23. The Raptors, 33.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
You figure they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So for the Raptors right now, Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Porter in at small forward.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
And just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Dinwiddie. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's McGee. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
Young, he's checked in for Porter Jr. Now here's Washington. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
I think that's going to stick with him for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist of the night. Right. It almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, B.A., they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
Now here's Washington. Back to Finney-Smith. To the left wing. The 3-ball. And it's Washington missing. For Toronto, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Trent for 3. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. A different look for Dallas. Christian Wood is checked in for McGee. Anthony comes in for Powell. And Hardaway is subbed in for Finney-Smith. The Raptors also with a sub. OG Anunoby's checked in for Trent.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Anthony outside. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. Anunoby finds Barnes. And he lays it up and in. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
The 3, Hardaway. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. They get it back. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Tries again. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic checked in. That free throw's good from Anunoby.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
But BA, he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
So it's Toronto now, following the score by Dallas. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Bullock, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back then.
It does, BA, because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Here's Barnes. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Takes it inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck into the cup. Nice finish.
Wood passes to Doncic. Here's Bullock. To the paint. And Young pulls it down. Young's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes. Mavericks with the rebound. Three-pointer, Anthony. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Anthony's got 8.
You know, you can tell the three-point shot is something that Melo has developed over his course of time in the league.
And Toronto calls time here.
We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
Finney-Smith checked in for the Mavericks. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Boucher comes in for Young. Anunoby against Hardaway. Puts it up from 12. Doncic pulls down the board. And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable, Doris.
BA, his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players contribute in every aspect of the game like Luka.
Clock at 2. Count that one. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Get down big. You got to find a way to generate easy offense. Getting into the paint is step 1.
Achua gets the bucket.
Achua.
And here's Doncic. He's got 13. Down low. Here's Wood. Achiuwa with some nice D.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Barnes, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Doncic. Pass to Bullock. Doncic outside. Back to Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
And here's Anunoby. To the middle. Here's Boucher. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Well, you see Boucher willing to take a hit if it means getting to the free throw line. Nice job, Chris.
McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie comes in for Bullock. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Scotty Barnes. Stolen by Van Vliet. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And he's going for the lob. Achiuwa can't hit.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Ryan. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Now here's Trent. 11 points in the game. Now Doncic. Inside. And McGee with the stuff.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Down low. Here's Achiuwa. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 7 assists in the game. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 15 in the second. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. Lets it fly. The Mavericks rebound. Here's McGee. Pass to Bullock. Van Vliet against Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Doncic, no good. Van Vliet double teamed. Boucher outside. No one near him. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dinwiddie finds McGee. Doncic against Trent. Pass to Dinwiddie. Kicks it to Doncic. Oh, rejected by Boucher.
Now that's the 6'9" frame of Chris Boucher. Send it back, young sir.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the basket by Trent.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Timeout called. The Mavericks.
I can't hear you.
Mavericks will go for a different look here. Woods checked in for McGee. Anthony comes in for Finney-Smith. Hardaway's checked in for Bullock. And Washington is subbed in for Doncic.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Toronto the rebound. Achiuwa misses from short range. Dinwiddie outside. There's the triple. That shot, no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about
the Raptors 56?
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They are leading by 12. Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it on the offensive glass. They were keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, they're not in this position, Ernie.
And over to Kenny. Let's get your insights. And that's a wrap for our halftime show, the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Christian Wood out there with Anthony. And it's Washington in at the point guard position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to Anthony. The 11-footer. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection boards.
They did. And obviously that is the starting point, BA, for a lot of defenses. So you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really, it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there.
And too long on the shot.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
There's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Anunoby. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Anunoby's got 12 points in the game.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Assisted.
He's got 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment, play the right way. Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career. It was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Raptors call time here. Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, BA, averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Trent. Over Washington. Trent's shot is off.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Now here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's Trent. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Powell right side. Stolen by Anunoby. It's an even 3-on-3 break. The shot, no good. Some solid D from Wood. For Dallas, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. From the arc. Powell passes to Hardaway. Dinwiddie against Van Vliet. To the middle. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
It's stolen by Washington. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Shoots from 14. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
And Dallas calls time here. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You were right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Finney-Smith comes in for Hardaway. Green's checked in for Dinwiddie. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Washington. Young, he's checked in for Toronto. From deep, here's Doncic, which rebounded by Pascal Siakam. The Raptors have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
And it's Green missing. For Toronto, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Van Vliet, the pass to Young. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Porter Jr. comes in for Anunoby. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Raptors.
They feel like they have an advantage inside. And so far, they've done an excellent job exploiting it.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Anthony's checked in for Powell. Outside, Green. The Mavericks rebound. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Anthony. Will it go? And it comes off the front of the rim.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Porter. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
That's quickness and size working in Finney-Smith's favor on the defensive end, making it very tough for the shooter to get any kind of look around him.
Basket counts.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Kleber's checked in.
Maxi Kleber.
And stolen by Green. On the wing, Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Doncic. Back to Finney-Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you can tell the team feeding off Luka Doncic right now. They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
13 feet out. Great D that time from McGee.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And Doncic with the jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Doncic against Van Vliet. Up top, Young. Called in by McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Doncic, and they doubled up Doncic. 3-pointer. Here's McGee, and McGee with the stuff.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Boucher outside. Pass to Trent. Van Vliet against Doncic. Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes.
He shoots it.
In the third.
VanVleet misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Now Green to the inside. And there's McGee. That one's good on the assist by Green.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
VanVleet against Doncic. Shots with the cold streak. VanVleet misses. The Mavericks trailing. And it's Doncic on the drive. Second chance effort. McGee's shot is off. Toronto has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. VanVleet up top. He's marked by Finney-Smith. VanVleet to pass to Young. And he gets that one. Young's got 5 points in the free throw line.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw no good. A different look for Dallas. Powell comes in for McGee, and Hardaway is subbed in for Green. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Scotty Barnes comes in for Porter Jr. Toronto shooting about 42% in the third. Here's Achua, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Dwight Powell.
Boy, when it comes to Precious Achua, guys, to me the talent is a big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Doncic. And so he makes both from the line. Dallas has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Dinwiddie. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Offensive rebound. And that one drops. Boucher's got 5.
Well, that's about positioning and length and athleticism. Boucher doing the job on the offensive rebounding end.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's VanVleet. 9 points in the game. Got a piece of it. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Raptors up by 12. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for the Raptors right now, we've got Pascal Siakam. Achua is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's VanVleet in at the point.
Coming onto the floor for your Mavericks.
Double team on VanVleet. Right wing. To the paint. Here's Barnes. No, stop it in there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That one on Anthony. Green's checked in for the Mavericks.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
Toronto shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. It's Barnes on the wing. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. Barnes has got 9 points now in the second half.
You love how Scotty Barnes embraces the challenge of a contested shot. Don't back down, Scotty.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his third foul so far.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Woods checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Trent's checked in. Barnes passes to Siakam. Outside Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Here's Dinwiddie. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Dallas.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Inside, Wood takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Anunoby. Barnes against Anthony. Fades. He's got it. His ninth make out of 15 tries.
You can see the confidence in that jumper building and building for Scotty Barnes.
Dinwiddie passes to Wood. Yep, that one goes. Wood's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Trent. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. And the Raptors lead by 13. Outside, Green kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Jacks up a three. And Anunoby pulls it down.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And really strong at the line since the break.
At the line for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes.
First one falls for him. A different look for Dallas. Finney-Smith checked in for Anthony. Ntilikina comes in for Hardaway. And Doncic has subbed in for Dinwiddie. No good on the second free throw.
It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA.
Here's Doncic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And even though Finney-Smith went undrafted, he still made the opening day roster for the Mavs in 2016.
BA, it shows you how quickly he made an impression on that team. This guy's a hard worker. He makes excellent decisions at full speed. This is a guy who can guard multiple positions. He's improved his three-point shooting. Love his story.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Bullock's checked in. Now a timeout called by Toronto. Rebuilding a team is as challenging a proposition as ever, especially for smaller franchises, Doris.
I think BA, certainly those smaller markets face some challenges that larger markets do not. But I would also point to the success of Milwaukee. They had success in their draft. They invested in their talent in terms of player development. So to build a playoff-ready team, there are so many things that must be in place, but you also have to have some luck. Nobody knew how good Giannis or Nikola were going to be.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He loves the pressure D. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable. We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch." Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going. He's impossible to slow down. Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Van Vliet against Doncic. Siakam outside. Barnes finds Anunoby. Now Trent. And again, Toronto, no good. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, BA. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
And they doubled up Doncic. Pass to Ntilikina. Pulls it.
Come on.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Left side, Anunoby. And he banks in the layup. And the Raptors lead by 11.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Fred VanVleet.
And it's been a performance that every point guard strives for. Orchestrating, facilitating, keeping everyone involved, creating easy buckets. As a teammate, you love playing with a leader like this.
Man, if only he could play this well every night. This hometown crowd was not prepared for him to just go off like he did in this one. VanVleet finds Anunoby. Now here's Barnes. Siakam in the post, working on McGee. And the shot count. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. Launches it. They get the rebound. Knocked away. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Goes back up. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 8 now. And the call will go against JaVale McGee.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now. And they'll go to the line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at it now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher's checked in. Doncic against Anunoby. And he drives in. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
That's good from Doncic.
You know, watching Luka Doncic, you see someone who has got extraordinary feel for the game of basketball. Knows when to score it, knows when to pass it. His vision and his big-time shot making are all incredible.
Anunoby finds Siakam. Now here's Boucher. He's guarded by Anthony. Boucher, no good. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Anthony. VanVleet against Doncic. Back to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
You know, power and finesse, that is the essence of Carmelo Anthony's offensive brilliance.
The Raptors with a lead. Siakam with it. Looking over Doncic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defender really went after him.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
Christian Wood is checked in for the Mavericks. Kicks it out to Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2.
Off the left rim and out. The Raptors have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Anunoby for 3. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dinwiddie. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. with the 10-footer. Mavericks with the rebound. Wood's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Dinwiddie. No luck on that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Hardaway comes with a double. Here's Van Vliet. Trent for three. Another shot. And no problem from Boucher as he finishes at the rim. And the Raptors lead by 12. Timeout called. The Mavericks. They're down by 12. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow in the game, and it will end in a victory for the Raptors.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Fred VanVleet.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
VanVleet outside. Fires the three. It's tipped. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Stolen by Anunoby. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby. Back to VanVleet. Anunoby against Dinwiddie. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Doncic on the wing. Wood passes to Anthony. Misses, and the dry spell continues. So, nope.